right, guys, welcome back here. We have Marcus Peters joining us. Just as a reminder, we ask if you please state your name and affiliation before asking your question. We'll get it started here with Dave Ginsburg. Dave.
Hey, Marcus. Hope you're having a good camp. Do you find it a little bit different these days with the coaches wearing masks and everything that's going on in the locker room? Or does it seem like a normal camp?
It ain't normal at all, but it's just the norm that we gotta adjust to, man. So it is what it is.
Hey, Marcus, Kirk McEwen at 98 Rock.
Mm-hmm.
How much more comfortable are you, coming in, starting camp here, instead of coming in halfway through the season? Must be much more easy to get acclimated coming in, starting out with everybody.
I mean, yeah, it's easier than coming in on a Tuesday and got to play on Sunday. But other than that, everything's been cool, man. I kind of just picked up from where I left off at and just go about it every day as it comes.
I'm Jimena Lugo La Torre from Ravens Spanish Radio. Marcus, yesterday Matthew Judon told us that he would love to get his first pick six this season. Has he asked you for any advice?
I mean, all I can tell him is just catch it, man. You got to take care of the rest, and that's about it.
Marcus, this is Jameson from ESPN. What do you think is the key for someone to consistently make interceptions? Because there's not a lot of guys who consistently make them year in, year out. What do you feel is the key for you to do that?
What you mean?
Your interception total is higher than pretty much anybody else since coming into the league. Why do you think you're so much better at getting those interceptions than statistically than everybody else?
Shoot, I just got more opportunities and I capitalize on my opportunities more than they do. That's about it.
Marcus, this is Ryan Mink from Ravens Media. Along those same lines, Marlon Humphreys said yesterday, he kind of told a story about how you told him that on every single play, you should be looking to make an interception. Is that how you approach it? Every play you line up, you think, all right, how am I going to get a pick on this play?
I mean, every time the not the linebackers, but the quarterback drop back to pass, man, our chances of picking it off is 50-50, so why not give you a chance, opportunity at making a play, man? So, I mean, once the ball in the air, man, it's see ball, get ball. It's whoever can go get it first. So, man, it is what it is after that.
Marcus, hi, Pete Gilbert here with WBAL.
So.
It's your first training camp with the Ravens, and likewise it's a second one for Earl Thomas. You guys coming in and getting, I don't know how much familiarity you need because you're kind of on an island on the outside there, but what's it like working with him as a guy who's been such a playmaker like yourself throughout your careers?
I mean, it's fun to work with everybody. It ain't just me and him; it's everybody. We a group out there, so we gotta communicate and have to handle things as a group. But overall, man, I mean, it's fun, man, when you got some people like that out there that can play ball at a high level. But like I say, man, it's a group effort out there. It ain't just me and him.
Marcus, it's Jerry Coleman from 105.7 The Fan. How do you feel about going in to the first regular season game, just like everyone else, without taking a hit? It's, the last time you guys all took hits was your last game, you guys being the last playoff game. Like you said at the beginning, it's an unusual season, but it's never been like this, I guess, since you were in college.
What you mean by that?
Well, in college, you guys have a couple of weeks of exhibitions, I guess, practices, and then you start playing for real.
I mean, we pros at the end of the day. So, I mean, tackling is going to be tackling, and football is going to be football. We can't change nothing about that. But, I mean, we just do what we can do about handling practice the way we can. We trying to keep everybody healthy and safe and make it to the first game of the season overall. So, all the rest of those things, man, we'll handle them as we handle them.
Hey, Marcus, this is Aaron Kaznitz at Penn Live. I know you're a guy who likes film study, and I'm just curious, going into a Week 1 game with a team with a new coach and no preseason, how do you end up film studying for that? Do you look back at at where the coach was previously? Do you look back at the team last year? How do you go about that?
I think you just answered your question. I mean,
What?
I mean, he wasn't there with them last year, man. We know who they personnel gonna be, man, and like we going into week 1 without even seeing anything. You know, usually you can get a grasp of what they gonna run with the basics from preseason. But now, man, we just playing ball, man, and we just gonna go out there and have fun, man. Play fast and play physical, play our brand of football, and we'll be good with that.
Hey, Marcus, it's Mark Viviano, WJZ TV here in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen a lot of quarterbacks that you've played against. You've got one on your team that you will go against in practice. What is your perspective on Lamar Jackson, his skill set, and what he brings to a team?
Yeah, MVP, man. He not the MVP for no reason. You feel me? He go out there and he go make the plays, man. He a smart guy, man. He attacks the game the right way, man, and it means something to him. You feel me? You can see a difference in somebody when the game means something to you. There's a lot of quarterbacks around this league, and I'm sorry to say it, but they getting paid just to play football because of where they came from or where they got a great connection. But you know, you don't find too many quarterbacks who love to play the game like him, man. So, and the ones who do love to play the game like him, man, you see what they do. They go out there and they put a product on the field that's unremarkable, man.
A couple more for Marcus here.
Hey, Marcus, this is Jameson from ESPN. Some quarterbacks say they will remember every touchdown pass they've ever thrown. Do you remember, can you detail in your mind, like, every interception you've ever made in your career? And is there one interception for you that stands out the most?
No, but I can't put a gist on all my interceptions, but my favorite interception is my first one.
Hey, Marcus, this is Garrett Downing with the Ravens. Going back to last year, what is it that you think allowed it to work so well so quickly? You know, once you arrived here, then how will that help you going into this season?
I think it was just the team, man, overall. And the team welcomed me in with open arms. And then, you know, with me and my personality, man, I'm coming in just to do my job and that's to be dominant on defense and help this team win games so we can ultimately get to our number one goal. And it wasn't about me, it was about this team. So when I got here, it was just me adding on for whatever I can bring from where I was coming from to this team. So, I mean, that's just all I can say about that, man. I'm here to do my part, and that's just to do whatever I can to help us win championships.
Hey, Marcus, we appreciate you having us today, man. We're going to send everyone here to a breakout room, and we'll be back shortly with Lamar. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.